Hmm. Yes, and this is, again, game number 2. Game number 1 did go to TKS. They did such a fantastic job turning it, waiting until the late game for the assassination potential for LeBlanc, Ho Chi Minh's LeBlanc, and Lonely Beast's Rengar to taper off. And it almost seems weird now, after we've been in the game for so long, to see these same two teams on different champions. Saracen gets caught by Kingsley, sees the entirety of, that's going to be TKS in the jungle. I really desperately want to say SKT, but I can't. And Tatours doesn't have the cocoon opening up with the neurotoxin and venomous bite, but this is a very scary position that Asian Legion finds themselves in. C-O-Ram, Maro, do you think that's an anagram for something? Sure. All I know is Texas, and all Texas knows is me. Well, I am going to have to disagree with you on that one. Yeah, it looks like we're having a standard opening despite the attempt from TKS to try to invade early on. They didn't quite get as much accomplished as they wanted, and a little bit of a lane swap. It's going to be Ho Chi Minh in the top lane trying to deal with Soothsayer on Shyvana. That could be a little bit of trouble. Meanwhile, Lonely Beast in the mid is going to be looking pretty handy against Orianna. And so far it looks like that might be the case, actually. Kingslayer going for Kingslay. His name is Kingslay, but I'm continuing to go with the full name of Kingslayer because Game of Thrones is awesome. Kingslay is going to be clearing out blue buff and almost certainly going for a gank in the top lane. He's going to have to help Ho Chi Minh. Cannot allow Kassadin to fall behind. If Kassadin tapers off in the mid game, that's a significant amount of damage potential gone for their team. And whoa, a big spear landing on Belvedere in the mid. Belvedere on Orianna actually opening up with a crystalline flask. And this is a very interesting play out of Tatours. Drops a ward at the Wolves and spots it. And the meanwhile, however, Kingsley looks like he may be coming around from behind, going to actually swing up to the top and go for a gank onto Soothsayer. Oh, here goes the leap. He dashes in. Soothsayer gets caught by the slow. Going to continue to retreat, relying on that burnout for additional mobility before squashing a few Zac blobs. But he has a healthy amount of health, not terribly concerned, especially with Tatours from the invade there. And oh, wow, Ignite goes down onto Ho Chi Minh. Health pot going to keep him alive, but Kingsley going to meet Tatours in the jungle. This is very well. Kingsley looking like he's going to go down. Doesn't get the flash over the wall. Repel trying to keep him low. That is not actually a pop. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, First Blood going down to Tachibana. Kanata able to pick up a kill. Will Tiak actually be able to turn this? Oh, wow. Tatours pops the cell division. This could be dangerous as Zac looks like he's going to respawn. Soothsayer flashes over the wall, takes one turret. Is the last hit going to go? Yes, but that's an execute. Oh, how horribly unfortunate. Kingsley looks like he wants the kill. Actually, Ho Chi Minh. How did Elise die? Wait, what? Is that a thing? I am confused. I tell you what, you keep up with the stream. I'll check the replay. And it turns out, actually, Elise managed to stop the entire minion wave and was absorbing minion hits, trying to go for the execute, but she was auto-attacked by Kassadin, so the auto-attack, the death timer, or I guess the hit timer, wasn't fully reset, so it was Kassadin picking up the kill, Ho Chi Minh getting that one. So it is now 1-2, about 1,000 gold lead in favor of TKS, and it's so crazy to see an actual standard laning game out of TKS. They're taking this seriously. And Mhm. Mhm. Oh, this is dangerous. Dragon Descent, a quick level 6 for Soothsayer. Titour's coming for a gank as well. Ho Chi Minh falls almost instantly. What another excellent gank out of Titour's. This gank presence is huge. And Kingsley looking to go for a gank in the bottom lane. Tachibana is in position, not quite level 6 just yet, but now the minion wave is pushing. Let's see if we are going to get a gank coming out. Tiak taking just a touch of damage. Spell Shield is blown, so now is the time, if ever, if he is going to go in. Flash is available still on both of the AD carries, but Kingsley is just going to wait it out. Oh, the stun goes down. Tachibana taking just a touch of damage. Boomerang Blade burning Captain Lord down. He gets picked up by Saracen. Will they be able to follow up onto Saracen? No, they are not. She flashes out of the zap. Now Tachibana going to try to juke through the bush. He is forced to use the barrier on Tiak. Teleport going down. Keeps herself alive with the last second barrier minion. Possibly going to kill Tiak. Kingsley getting dangerously low. Teleport denied for Ho Chi Minh. Oh man, here's Bulbatir with the follow-up. This is dangerous. Boomerang Blade is not enough. Ignite going to definitely pick up Kingsley. Bulbatir actually getting the kill instead. It is now 1-5 in favor of TKS. Whoa, Lonely Beast catching Bulbadir, gets shockwaved away, unfortunately. Will she land the next spear? No, she does not. Bulbadir still not out of the woods just yet as Lonely Beast continues to try to give chase. A command dissonance going for the slow before a protect. Spear missing once again. Bulbadir now going to try to auto-attack, and this isn't looking so good for Lonely Beast anymore. She's going to zone Lonely Beast. Bulbadir out. Lonely Beast is continuing to give chase. In the meanwhile, Elise is actually going for an invade. Lonely Beast has got to be careful, taking damage from that command dissonance. The auto-attack's also doing a lot as well. Forced to retreat on her own now. Good turnaround from Bulbadir. Oh, again, Ho Chi Minh getting dived. Ignite is going to burn him away. Titour is coming in, just resets turret aggro with the repel. What excellent play, despite there being a ward in that, not a ward, a Nidalee trap. Great turnaround from Soothsayer. Immediately seeing Elise is spotted. Well, I'm going in. And I'm a little disappointed that Ho Chi Minh still hasn't picked up a ward after seeing that he's getting ganked so often. Still just going to rely on passive vision or hopefully waiting until level 6 until he can get that Rift Walk and go away. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, there's actually a tether going down onto Tiak. He is now snared. Here's Tachibana Kanata blowing on the halt. Meanwhile, Kingsley coming in from behind, uses Let's Bounce. Looks like he is going to get the kill. Yes, Tiak, however, still alive. You're going to rely on that Get Excited passive to stay alive. And overall, a 1-for-1 trading support 80 carry. Oh, Titour's trying to burst down Lonely Beast using the repel to get away. Ignite! Taking away on Lonely Beast. Yeah, Execute actually going down onto Bulbadir. That's his first death, but again, not giving the gold. Kingsley going for the follow-up. Oh, gets hit by the Cocoon and a Volatile Spiderling. Does have the Cell Division, but not going to continue to give chase to Titours. it definitely seems like Sivir is going to be a little bit more effective this game just because the rotations from TKS have been on point so far. That is what gave them their power in their games against Crushed Lives, Broken Tears. That's what gave them their power against whoever they played in the first round. Their ability to rotate around, keep presence on the map, and keep consistent pressure on the enemy team really allowed them to take early advantages and then snowball them. We're seeing this game, Asian Legion is trying to go back to a standard laning phase, but they're not executing it as crisply as they were in the game just before this one. So they're starting to fall a little bit behind. Wow, a huge spear from Lonely Beast comes in. Teleport from Ho Chi Minh from behind. That's going to be Tachibana Kanata going down. Meanwhile, Tatours and Saracen waiting. Tatours is spotted along with Soothsayer. This could be dangerous. Cocoon dodged by Lonely Beast. Wants to try to pick up the kill onto Tatours. Ignite is burning away. Lonely Beast is trying to get out of there. Is she going to throw the spear? She does not get the kill as there was a repel. Tatours still alive. Oh man, Cloud goes down. This is now I'm Tiak trying to survive. Tatours following from behind, trying to see if she can bait something out. Tiak did use the Super Mega Death Rocket a bit prematurely, so she is not going to be able to go for the execute. Great rotation now out of TKS. And oh, here goes Ho Chi Minh from behind. Gonna try to do something. Soothsayer using the Dragon Descent under the turret. Tiak getting dangerously low. Possibly going to escape. Actually, Ho Chi Minh flashes forward with the Rift Walk. Gets caught by a Cocoon. Able to pick up one kill over there. And unfortunately, that is Tiak. Very, very low. Still alive barely. And Soothsayer almost certainly going to go down to Lonely Beast and Ho Chi Minh. That's actually a really quick Dragon Snipe out of TKS. Very clever play to just increase the gold difference that was spotted by Ho Chi Minh. He's going to try to go for the assassination. Let's see if he Rift Walks over the wall. He's walking past Tatours. Not going to make it in time. No, he doesn't catch vision. That's definitely very, very potent on Elise. She can do a significant amount of damage. We are seeing TKS continue to keep up the aggression. They are slowing down just a little bit now that we're getting to the mid-game phase. They're taking their time. Looks like Tiak going to have to be careful in the bottom as Saracen not going in right away. Going to wait for Sivir to get in lane, use on the hunt and try to catch up. And no, Tiak backs up instead in the mid lane. Lonely Beast going in with Kingsley, trying to catch Bulbadir. A spear doing just a touch of damage. Let's bounce. Does a healthy amount, but a great shockwave combined with Flash, keeping Bulbadir alive. The spear misses. This is Bulbadir getting low. Oh man, Still Division is still available, but it's under the turret. I don't know if the minions are going to get it. Lonely Beast picks up the kill. Despite the Super Mega Death Rocket, Lonely Beast falls to Tatours. Now Cloud trying to follow up, and Zac looks like he is going to go down, smited by Tatours. Oh, that's a snare. Tatours dashes forward, Ignite burning away. Cocoon lands. This is a lot of damage. Saracen picks up the kill. And Tiak actually trying to catch Tachibana Kanata under the turret. That's Kanata sniping that turret relatively quickly, and now that's a quick 4-turret lead and 7 kills. So despite excellent catches from Asian Legion, they're not able to keep up with the pressure from TKS this game. And it seems as if once Asian Legion can make it over the early game hump, they're going to be in a much better position to handle TKS. TKS has such a nasty habit of being super aggressive, and oh man, this is such a bad choke to be caught in. Oh, Belvedere just waiting for the command shockwave. Kingslayer doesn't have the cell division. Meanwhile, Lonely Beast baits out the Dragon Descent actually for Soothsayer, but it looks like Lonely Beast just might escape. Yes, he backs away. Very interesting engage. Ooh, Super Mega Death Rocket doing a lot of damage, flashing forward. Captain Lord trying to follow up with a Tibber stun, but Command Shockwave denying that chase. That's actually Tiak, very low, but Zach decides he wants blood, going to catch Belvedere out. Looks like Belvedere is certainly going to fall. That's Ho Chi Minh picking up yet another kill, finished a Rod of Ages. So Ho Chi Minh going to scale, flashes forward, follows up with the Rift Walk for a quick double kill. Oh, this is dangerous. There's a stun under the turret. Elise repels over away to the race, but Ho Chi Minh decides to follow up. Not going to throw the Null Sphere quite yet. And the play has just been phenomenal from Asian Legion. Despite being down a solid 8,000 gold, despite being down 4 turrets and 5 kills, they haven't given up. They're continuing. They're recognizing when they have an opportunity to try to siege the turret, and they're doing it. They're taking it. They're taking the opportunities that are presented to them. Very, very great mentality from Asian Legion. They're still being so persistent. Oh, Bulbateer caught out just a little bit. A huge Super Mega Death Rocket misses, but the good pickup from Kingsley. Could very well be Tachibana going down as well. Here's Sarasun actually going to force the disengage, and this is a huge opportunity for Asian Legion. If they can take this mid-turret, this is going to be fantastic, giving them the freedom to roam around, but it looks like Soothsayer just waiting in the wings to find the perfect opportunity. A huge zap picks up the kill on Tachibana. Is Soothsayer going to engage on top of this with his AD carry gone? Tatours flashes in, throws the cocoon, misses, actually able to pick up a kill. Soothsayer now who just rift walks away, and now Tiak engaging onto Sarasun. Great picks from Tiak so far, going for the squishy targets and bringing them down. Soothsayer getting kited by Ho Chi Minh, almost certainly going to go down. Whoa, Lonely Beast survives with a last second heal. Ho Chi Minh flashes forward with rift walk, does a healthy amount of damage. Tiak dangerously low, doesn't have enough mana for a zap. A spear lands on Soothsayer, he goes down. Oh, she doesn't have her team there. This could be dangerous. Ho Chi Minh waiting over the wall for that last second Null Sphere to pick it up. Yes, he throws it out, and Ho Chi Minh picks up the kill. It is now even in kills. Oh, Tachibana going to check the Baron, gets caught by Tiak, and Lonely Beast. This could very well be Tiak's death. Throws the barrier to stay alive. Tachibana is burning down. Will he die? Yes, Tiak picks up the kill. Going to use Get Excited to retreat. Yes, this is the second dragon. Oh, Zach trying to go in for a steal. He's actually now going to be stuck in the pit with Sarasun and Tatours, forced to burn Flash to escape. And Ho Chi Minh getting very close to finishing off that Deathfire's grasp as well. That was going to give him an enormous damage spike, which is something that he desperately needs to be able to bring people down. And casting such a low cooldown champion as it is can be very, very potent if he has mobility. And this is a secret Baron out of TKS. Titours and Soothsayer are going to try to take it down. There's no wards. There's no way that Asian Legion is going to know about this. And this is going to be Tachibana trying to shove bottom, take that turret. He is going to get it. Unfortunately, he will die for his troubles. Maybe going to get a kill. Nope, he falls down instantly. But this is a nice counter rotation as well. 2 turrets and Baron losing only Sivir. Great play out of TKS. Asian Legion has just been team fighting so very, very well. Whoa! Ho Chi Minh dashes in, picks up yet another kill. Deathfire's grasp is completed. That's going to be their first turret of the game, slowly decreasing the gold gap for Asian Legion. And if you'll notice, it's an 8,000 gold lead for TKS. They've taken 2 dragons, 1 Baron, and are 5 turrets ahead, which if I calculate correctly is exactly 8,000 gold. So this is actually fantastic for Asian Legion that they're still keeping up in overall gold. And wow, Kingsley jumping in, using the Let's Bounce, absorbing a lot of hits, going to rely on the Cell Division passive to keep him alive. This could be Elise falling momentarily. Yes, that is Titours finally falling. Lonely Beast doing such an excellent job. The team fights for Asian Legion are so phenomenal. They're now only about 6,000 gold behind taking those 2 turrets. They're probably going to be going for a little bit more map objectives and delay the Baron buff. Wait for that to fall off of the very, very scary Soothsayer on Shyvana, who has completed Spirit Visage and Sunfire Cape. But again, this is absolutely phenomenal from Asian Legion. They're 9,000 gold behind, aggressing onto TKS. We're 9,000 gold behind, and the spears, Belvedere getting so dangerously low. The team fights are so fantastic. Lonely Beast providing so much sustain. Whoa! Super Mega Death Rocket flies through everyone, picks up the kill. Unfortunately, that's Ho Chi Minh falling as well. Sivir actually getting a kill onto Ho Chi Minh, and a lot of damage going down despite the spell shield. Tachibana falls. This could be a great opportunity for Asian Legion to continue to pursue. It looks like Titours a little bit disconnected in his base. He's just kind of waiting at the fountain, finally rejoining the fray. I believe if he was there a little bit sooner, that may have been enough to save Orianna. Whoa, Kingsley leaping in, trying to do what he can, repel away. Soothsayer missing the Dragon's Descent, and Titours trying to do what he can to bring people down. This is now a disengage out of Asian Legion. Excellent play, baiting out those ultimates, trying to abuse that Baron timer as much as possible, make TKS think that they're ahead, and now back off. Uh-oh, Talisman of the Ascension, Saracen and Soothsayer want blood. Oh, it looks like he's about to go in. Belvedere currently being given by a Nidalee Spear. Unfortunately, that was Captain Lord's death. He flashes over the wall and does not get Soothsayer. And whoa, Ho Chi Minh is just waiting to find the squishy target, throws out a little bit of damage, and the spear hits! Lonely Beast picks up a kill. Whoa, Ho Chi Minh and Lonely Beast caught in a huge shockwave. They continue to chase forward. Belvedere gets low. Looks like Tatur is going to try to follow up with a Venomous Bite. Will he get the kill? Ho Chi Minh falls, but here is a lot of damage from I'm Tiak trying to pick up Soothsayer. Gets caught by a Spear and snared briefly despite the Dragon's Descent. This could very well be her death. They are all running on top of her Flame Trail, though. I don't know that Soothsayer will be able to escape, even with Talisman of the Ascension retreating. And she's alive for now, but she... It looks like Soothsayer is just running distraction right now, wasting time to allow her teammates to respawn and catch back up. And oh boy, here comes Ho Chi Minh going to try and go for the pickup, catches Soothsayer, and that is going to be her death finally. And again, Ho Chi Minh playing that mid-lane AP carry assassin, not a Blanc this time, but Kassadin, which is working out very, very well. Ho Chi Minh, very, very powerful, but he does have a tendency to dive in. You're exactly right, and because of that, if he can get caught out by TKS grouping, which I'm sure is inevitably going to happen as we approach the late game, then that could spell danger for Asian Legion. I believe that is our second pause. We have a player disconnected. So we'll be back in just a moment. Actually, do you want to just talk over the pause? Asian Legion is just doing so very, very well with their team fights. I mean, TKS is doing whatever they can to try to push objectives, to try to put pressure on, but they're very dive-oriented. They're very oriented on the kill, and Asian Legion is just capitalizing on it so very, very well. So what is Asian Legion doing particularly? They're grouping up. They're following up on the kills. They're trying to make TKS punish or punish TKS for their very aggressive plays, and it's working. So what worked in the end of the last game was that TKS started grouping up. They started sticking together and denying the assassination potential of Ho Chi Minh. So if anything, I believe that would be what gives TKS the ability to win the game, if they can group up and deny Ho Chi Minh. Oh, wow. A lot of mobility. This is triple speed boof going on. But unfortunately, they do get caught in the Flame Chompers. Saracen scared me for a moment there. That was Talisman of the Ascension on the hunt and a Mantra up Inspire. Wow, that was a very interesting. Yeah, this is going to be the second Baron. Nope, this is TKS getting the second Baron. They're waiting over the wall. Spear going to catch vision, going to make sure there isn't any sort of funky play. Captain Lord gets caught in the shockwave, and holy cow, gets nuked down. Kingsley engaging now, trying to do what he can. Tiak doing what he can with the AoE, throws out Mega Death Rocket. This is now Ho Chi Minh gets caught in the snare. Soothsayer falls as well. Oh, Belvedere falls. Tachibana falls. Tiak trying to chase with the zap. Saracen, the only survivor, trying to shut down Tiak. He falls as well. That is an ace. This is going to be dangerous. Oh, are they going to try to go for the inhibitor? Elise is alive, doesn't have the home guard, so it looks like the inhibitor is going to fall. This is so fantastic for Asian Legion. Going to actually close the gold gap now to a measly 1,400. They were 10,000 gold behind 10 minutes ago. Mm. I was about to point out that this was a bit of a curious move from Asian Legion, shoving down the mid when the inhibitor is already gone, considering their other lanes haven't even lost a single turret. The only thing for them to gain from shoving down mid is to try to attack the Nexus. And this early into the game, there's no way they're going to be able to bring down all 5 members of TKS and attack the Nexus. But, oh man, the Zap catches Soothsayer in the jungle. There's a big split going out. Oh man, Kingslayer trying to catch Belvedere, leaps forward, gets his Belvedere out of position, and Belvedere falls. Ho Chi Minh going to go down very, very low. Finally falls. Tiak throws Super Mega Death Rocket, get excited. Tours now almost going to fall. He does fall as well. Now Tiak still alive, barely. Boomerang Blade doing a lot of damage. Tachibana dangerously low. Will they continue to pursue? Looks like we could have some very potentially big spears. Yes, he does get the kill, and Saracen is now on his own, trying to see what he can do to shut down Kingsley. Gets the snare. Another spear lands. Zap unfortunately misses. Boomerang Bling over the wall from Tachibana misses as well. And I know I said Boomerang Bling. I really want that to be a thing. Excellent map sense right there, keeping track of the timing of Saracen and Soothsayer as well, recognizing she has enough time to take one turret and then back off. Tiak doing so very, very well, currently has about 1,700 gold in the bank, already finished the Infinity Edge and the Phantom Dancer and Last Whisper. Seems to be building towards a Negatron Cloak next. I'd like to actually see her get the Bloodthirster for additional survivability. We could be having another team fight happen just outside of Baron. Kingsley prepares to launch himself over the wall, but allows it to time out instead. And woo, Belvedere pretty far forward, gets shielded. Super Mega Death Rocket misses. Ho Chi Minh trying to pick up the kill. The spear from Lonely Beast picks up a kill. This is now Kingsley continuing to pursue towards excellent repel away to red buff. It's going to allow him to escape, but with Belvedere gone, this is a huge opportunity for Asian Legion to continue to apply pressure to keep up the siege. Oh no, looks like Tours gets caught, taking a lot of damage from the Ignite. Lonely Beast picks up the kill. Tachibana now bounced up by Let's Bounce. Zap going to be absorbed by the Spell Shield. Now Soothsayer dissuading further engage. And again, that top inner turret and even the bottom inner turret is so very hard to defend because it's so easy to get flanked, which is exactly what we saw. I really feel like TKS should have let that fall much easier. And whoa, looks like Talisman of Ascension going down. Bach, Ho Chi Minh doing such a good job of trying to deny Belvedere, and now with the inhibitor respawning, they're going to try to take this inhibitor as well. Whoa, a huge shockwave landing on Captain Lord. Lonely Beast as well. Boomerang Blade going to do a bit of damage to Kingsley. I don't know if Asian Legion can take this inhibitor. Amtiak needs to get up there, but of course that puts him closer to the fray. Ho Chi Minh forced to back off as Soothsayer going to engage. The inhibitor falls, but Captain Lord backs off, and Kingsley looks like he might die for the cause. He survives! Oh. Phenomenal play. And with everyone recalling, TKS says, well, if they're all gone, let's Baron. Let's see if we can try to take this Lonely Beast, left alone to try to dissuade TKS from taking this. And no, they back off. Great job from Lonely Beast staying there, recognizing if they go for Baron, I can apply pressure, I can snipe somebody. And TKS doesn't want that to happen. Mm-hmm. Absolutely, and slowly we're starting to see the wave build up. It actually looks like LeBelvedere is rotating down towards the bottom as if he knows, unless he was actually caught out of position. And things are finally starting to slow down. Asian Legion finally taking the gold lead. They've been ahead in kills for such a long time, but now they're starting to catch up in objectives and global gold. And Belvedere pushing out just a little bit in the bottom, going to be caught by Kingsley and Captain Lord. Let's see if they're going to be able to catch him. Belvedere knows something is up now. Talisman of the Ascension for the engage, and immediately a fantastic rotation out of the rest of TKS. They go straight onto the Baron. Baron falls. Will Asian Legion try to engage? Actually, Tatours takes a spear to the face for his trouble. Ho Chi Minh tries to follow up with a bit of damage, but Tachibana Kanata absorbing with a spell shield takes a spear to the face as well, and this looks like Tatours is going to fall. Oh, wow, here comes Zac from behind, uses Let's Bounce on the spell shielded. Tachibana Kanata Soothsayer forced to disengage. That is no dragon form quite yet. Shockwave catching only Captain Lord, and a spear through the team fight picks up a kill for Lonely Beast. How is he getting these skill shots? He's continuing to follow up. Oh, and wow, and that's actually going to be a cell division on Zac. He's got to be careful. That AoE from LeBelvedere could shut him down, and yes, Belvedere picks it up. Unfortunately, that is a very, very dead Zac. Tiak, though, going to be sieging the inhibitor turret. Oh, wow. Tiak does so much, throws out the Super Mega Death Rocket, narrowly misses, and looks like Ho Chi Minh going to escape. Captain Lord going to fall, unfortunately, but this could be an opportunity for Tiak and Lonely Beast to try to take the inhibitor turret. They want it, but they're going to back off. Oh, wow, Tiak is just absolutely caught out of position. At most, he can try to pick up a kill, throws out an auto attack, but is going to fall to LeBelvedere. So far, he's been doing such a fantastic job of trying to shut down Tachibana and even Belvedere. But I just real quick, that was the first death for Tiak. In this entire 40-minute game, he died once, where his team has died 25 times and the enemy team has died 37. This is just such phenomenal play out of Tiak. The positioning, the kills, even the auto attack damage is just enormous. And really, really great play out of both of these teams. I believe Baron buff is still on. Yes, Baron buff is still on TKS, so the Asian Legion is just trying to wait it out. They're going to keep TKS locked in their base, deny them additional gold and additional objectives. And wow, the spears are just phenomenal for Lonely Beast. He has just been nailing every single one of those, and they're non-stop. And whoa, Tachibana blows on the hunt, decides to engage in so many move speed. Flame Chompers denies the engage along with Kingsley as well. This is going to be the disengage for TKS with all of the ultimates down. Ooh, this is dangerous. There's still a lot of potential damage. A shockwave catching only Kingsley. Lonely Beast following up as well. Tatour's getting low from the auto attack, survives with the last second force to repel away. Soothsayer getting low, the ignite burns him down. Tachibana trying to back off, takes an axe to the face, goes down. Kingsley continuing to engage. Cell Division keeps him dead, actually. He doesn't have it, and whoa, this the trap, the auto attack from Tiak was enough to bring Bulbadir low enough that he stepped on top of a trap and died to Lonely Beast. But now these two home guards are going to defend. And Saracen takes a bit of Null Spear for his trouble. Tatours looks like he might go down, forced to repel away. Tiak tanking 2 turrets, gets engaged upon by Tatours, who actually just backs away instead. Saracen going to continue to defend. Oh, they might try to end the game! The Nexus is taking damage. This could be huge for Asian Legion. They're going to bring down the Nexus! Game 2 goes to Asian Legion! Triumphant Rise? Triumphant Rise. Alright, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're going to get Game 3 going right away.